Okay, so we're gonna start this out. Doesn't look real pretty right now, but the logistics are done and all the equipment's done. And okay, so this is pretty decent sized power bank, right? It's got the 110 and everything on it. This right here is what we're gonna plug this into, right? So this goes like this. Now we're gonna turn it on. You can charge this with a carport or with the wall, either one. This, the way I have it all set up in here, it's kind of, wait, is that upside down? No, okay, there we go, sorry. Okay, so this is just a small amplifier because the ohms that I used for the speakers were like super low, and I didn't want to port the box. So what I did is I have a tube that goes between the two subs, and I know that with an acoustic, you have so many different tones that you have to, do your shit. This sits flush when I push it all the way back, and I'm gonna have a hinge right here, hinges down here with a flap that opens, so you can open and close it and do whatever you want. And I'm gonna put two screws in this so that you can mount it. But first off, what we got is this power bank right there will run that for a continuous 8 hours straight. I'm gonna put some wheels on the bottom of it, and I've got like this blue cloth that I used around the speakers with some Dynomat, and I'm gonna put it across the whole thing before I put like a final layer of like vinyl or leather on it so that it's cushy and shit, you know what I mean? But here is the amplifier that I chose for an acoustic guitar. So we got power, we've got our tone effects, volume. It'll take an MP3 coax cable right like that, like just for your headphones. Right now, what I'm running is one of these. It's headphone jack to RCA's out the back. And the back port you'll want to see as well, because it's got two outs, which I'm running subs, and then mids and highs on. I'm trying to get some. There we go. Hold on. It's got guitar import. It's got RCA's. I mean, it's got every kind of input on it in the world, dude. And then I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna turn it on. You heard that, didn't you? Okay. Slide this in, and I'm gonna turn it around and let you see what it looks like. Hold on one second. Slide this in here. Okay. So, all right. So I got everything in there. Blah 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 blah. Here's what we're working with. We've got this right here is a 8 ohm. It's only a 10 watt sub. This side has a 4 ohm 10 watt sub. And then on the front, which is, I figure, up here you'll have your busking shit, like all that stuff. And to give you an idea of how big this is, here's one lighter, here's two lighters. So that gives you any depth perception of how big this thing is. It's not that big, dude. So here's the front side, and I think you'll appreciate the fact that I used 3 different types of speakers here. That middle one is a very, very low watt, high tweeter. The others are your mids. They're paired off differently. These two and those two are different types of mids. They're different ohm to wattage as well. So you get the full vocal range that you're going to need from your guitar. I did a lot of research on this. So let's start out with a little something I don't know how loud I have this turned up on the. I'm gonna turn my computer all the way up, and then I'm gonna use the knob on the thing to adjust the volume, so that way you know, because I don't know if you want to is it volume? What was it? I had cigarette smoke in my eye. Yeah, it's all the way up. Okay. Chose a song I thought we both would like. This is all the way up, right? The power, this is the volume right here. I'm going to turn it to, let's see. Okay. It's about 30% right there. And we'll see what she sounds like. This is for my trees. This is for my hustlers. So, why am I not getting any audio? Is she muted? She is.
Join more than 20 million people who use Grammarly's writing assistant every day. Download.
Okay, that was loud.
Smarter, faster writing at work.
Skip the ads. That's not what I had on there. This was supposed to be Baby Bitch. There we go. Now here we go. That's like 1%. This is like 10%. Dude, that's 40%. 40%. Reverb because I got it encapsulated and it's not ported at all. Now let's see what she'll do. Now that's 100%. Now this little pile thing here. We got treble, we got bass, we got MP3, we got tone effect. This is tone effect. See how it lets that high end? That's treble. That's treble all the way down. Now here's treble all the way up. Now I'll turn the bass all the way down. Now we'll turn the bass all the way up. See, it's very, very subtle, but it vibrates, dude. Alright, so there's that. That's fun and games and everything, but let's get down to business here, bud. Because, like, honestly, if you want to plug this motherfucker in at a party, I mean, dude, like, literally, if I play this in the living room, she freaks the fuck out because it's so fucking loud. It's almost as loud as my fucking stereo I've installed in my car.
Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they put us in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause the stuff, homies, yeah, they giving it up. Yo, live, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me
Okay, so
strange,
the
but you
bass
know
is
I don't
heavy,
care.
right? So the bass is heavy on it. I would probably recommend like running it through something first. I'm trying to find a small like 5 channel. Basically, it'll let me. It's kind of like a mixer board. You know how you've got like the bass and the trebles and all that shit. I'm trying to find like a small one, and if not, I built one of those little Raspberries with a screen, and I might just mount that bitch on there because it's touch screen and you can play videos with it and all kinds of shit. Yeah. Squirrel. Oh, that shit fucking. I got the bass down so you can hear that high, but the bass is normally hitting like a motherfucker, so with your guitar, you should be able to adjust that pretty well. Okay. Well, that is the brief preview of what I have built for you, my friend, because you're a good guy, and I try to explain to people who you are and how important you are to me and how many people's lives you've affected and touched and how you would fucking take your own shirt off your own fucking back and just to help a motherfucker out and put yourself in harm's way and risk everything, like all the way down to the last cent, just because you know the same thing I know, and that's that the universe will take care of you, and we don't expect it. You know, it's not like okay, I'm gonna do this because I know I'm gonna get it back. No, we do it because that's who we are. That's what makes us who we are. So I gotta finish covering the box. I already got the wood for the back piece. I got the hinges for the back piece. And I have some foam strips that I'm going to use to run up the sides of it and everything. So that way it seals tight on the back. And then I've got the wheels for it too. I just got to put on. So I just got to put the cloth on the outside. I'm going to I might just put like some pins in the bottom so that mixing board, that amp can like stay in its place, but you can just lift it up or out of its place if you want. And then obviously I'll try and do something so that you can't tell that it's on hinges to open, so that way you can have like a stash spot as well. You know what I mean? So I hope you like it. I hope you're well. I miss you dearly, my great friend. And I'll upload this to my little YouTube thing and let you see it. And the big news is me and my ex-wife patched things up, and we actually have a fairly healthy relationship, and communication's been good, and like I don't know, I haven't really been this happy, and I love her. And don't tell everybody yet, but I am finally gonna be a dad, and I get to raise my own kid. I ain't gonna have some crazy woman running off with my kid because she's nuts. This woman loves me. We're excited. We're happy. And I hope you're happy for us. So take care, man. And if you know of a specific, like, little 5-channel modular that you would like for that, let me know. But I was just going to go old school and get, like, one of the ones that, like, basically looks just like that, but just has the 5 knobs on the front of it, so that you can adjust the gain and all that shit on there. And at that point, I don't see why you wouldn't want to just mount it on the back of the thing that on the wood that would hinge shut. That way you can crack it open, put some like chains on it so it stays partially open, and you can adjust it at will as you want, you know. But and then also let me know if you want me to. I was gonna put a handle on it, like just like maybe carve a piece of wood and have it mounted onto it so that you can. Since it has wheels, you can just like lean it back and take it with you wherever you're gonna go. But yeah, other than that, it should be good. I don't know if your guitar has any kind of like controls on it as far as the tonnage and gain and all that stuff, but I did go in and spend a good amount of time with the guys at Guitar Center and find out the difference between the speakers and the wattage and everything. And that pile that's running those, dude, that's like a $23 90 watt amp that's running all of that. And since it's such low watts on the speakers, that box that charges, that plays it all, will play it all for 8 hours straight, and then that brick will recharge in 4 hours. So, once again, man, take care. I love you, and I'll finish it up here pretty quick. I got most of my other shit out the way, so I'll get it done and get that on the way to you. I don't want to mail the motherfucker. It's heavy, but we'll have to figure something out. Anyways, I've been working for days. I'm going to take a bath. You have a good night, and hopefully you like it.